If you thought about it, you got it. So that's what I had. There's some more pictures. Look at the next one.
Fred,
Yes.
This is your car.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, it was this is a 1956 Continental Mark II. It was the most expensive car in America back in '56. It was $10,000. People were barely making $2,000 gross. So you had to be rich or a millionaire to own the car back then. I want to show you something over here. You see all these people over here?
Yeah.
See these people here in the black? You got Doris Day, Cecil DeMille, John Daly, Frank Sinatra. This is one of the Ford sons here. They are all own this car. Because you had to be rich or millionaire to own the car back then. Then you see over here in color, black and white is over here. These are people with the money. The guy in color, which is me, is the one that don't have any money.
But you have the car. That's
I have the car now. That was a long time ago. Back here, you see, this is, they call it Continental kit. You've seen the Mark IIIs, the Mark IVs, the Mark V. They had the contour of the tire.
Yes.
This is where it came from. This is the only car with the actual tire in it. So those cars, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, they derive from this here car. Because this here car, the only one that has the tire in it. So it doesn't just have the contour. It
has the real tire. Yeah.
But this car was made from the original Continental from late 1938 to 1949. And they had a Continental kit on the back. They were the original Continental. That's why this is called a Continental Mark II.
Okay.
The car is all original. As you can see, I got a replica of the car to spec.
Yeah.
It's all original except for I got it painted last year. Let me show you the inside. Watch your back, watch your back. The only option on the car is the AC. This is the air intake for the AC.
Wow.
And if you look inside, this is the only option on the car. If you look upside, those are the air vents for the AC. Because remember, air comes down, heat rises.
Yes.
As you can see, the seats, they're all original. See the back, they're in pretty good shape. The carpet. Down there, which is real important, you see that gold plate where it says Continental on it? Right below it is the original person's name. Her name was Heather Jameson. She was the original owner. Everyone who owned the car back then, their names were automatically put in the car. So I am the fourth owner. The original person was Heather Jameson, who named there. Sold it to a person named God Skeets, who sold to my club member. I'm a Lincoln Continental Owners Club member.
Okay.
Bob Stafford, and of course I'm Fred Mobley. And
wonderful. So how do you get into the cars? What made you start doing this?
Well, you know, I got a little older, got a few pennies, so I was able to afford some of the older cars back then.
Yeah.
But you know, I always like the cars. What's important to me is lines on the car. So I enjoy lines. Doesn't matter what make or model it is, but it has to have great lines on it. And as you can see, back in the 50s, most of the cars had a lot of chrome on it. This is called a custom production car because they didn't go, in essence, through an assembly line. You know, they were really handmade. As you can see, it's all chrome here. They spared no expense with the chrome there.
So these were handmade. These were not on an assembly like
no, they were
what
handmade.
they do.
And then also, as you can see, it's 52,410 original miles.
Wow.
Okay.
Awesome.
You want to see up under the hood?
Yes.
Okay. Just to give you a little more history, this is Elvis sitting in the car. That's him leaning on the car. You remember Natalie Wood? That's Elvis and Natalie Wood. That's Elvis' car in Graceland now. Elvis' car in Graceland, if you look at that picture, his car went for $250,000. Of course, because of Elvis, but Paul's car can go, these cars can go for, as a parts car, from $15,000 to well over $100,000, depending on the condition of the car. Okay.
Oh, beautiful in front, beautiful.
See, everybody thought Elvis was a caddy man. He bought a lot of Cadillac for his family and friends.
Right.
You know, if you think about it, you're not going to buy your favorite car and give it to somebody else. You're going to buy them something, and then your favorite car is going to be something different than everybody else.
Right, that's true. That's true.
regulator for the...
Ooh.
This car was made 2 years. They made about 3,000 of that.
Oh, really?
2,550 in 56, and a little more than 444 in the 57. So it's a 56 and the 57. That's all they made. They made 2 convertibles from stock, one by Heston Eisenhart and one by Durham. This is a 368 engine, which was one of the biggest engines back then. They were putting them on airplanes. Okay.
They put this engine on an airplane?
That's what they was putting on, the type of engine, because that was the most powerful engine back then, 368.
Wow.
You see the battery up against the firewall?
Yes.
And then that's the fuse box right there. Okay. This is a hood insulator pad, very expensive, very rare. You're only going to see it on this here car. The 57, as a matter of fact, didn't even have a hood insulator pad. The difference between the 56 and the 57 is 2. The fan blades, if it had AC, had 6 blades, where if it didn't have AC, it had 5 blades. And again, AC was the only option on the car. That was about $700 something. So you got 10,000, other 700. So a lot of people didn't have AC. So you were fortunate to have AC.
Wow.
Also, this is oil based. This has oil as a filter. The 57 is round and then it angles over. That's a filter base. It has the paper.
So this is oiled?
This is oil. This is the 56. Okay, and 57 they changed up. Other than that, there's not too much change. The body on the car stayed the same, 56 and the 57. Pretty much that's it. It's a great running car.
How often do you drive it?
I have a few cars, so I don't drive it that often. I go to shows and cruise and try to enjoy it for the weather. Put it up for the as a matter of fact, this is like about my 3rd time I had it out because I had a few cars.
Yeah.
And so she drove over here pretty well.
Yeah. Good.
I enjoy it.
Well, she's beautiful.
And also, I'm born in 56, so the car and I are the same age.
Oh, okay.
It's just in a little better shape.
Does she have a name?
We call her White Cloud.
White Cloud.
The reason why we call her White Cloud because we bought her and she came out of Winnipeg, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, so we call her White Cloud.
All right. Thank you so much, Fred. You are so knowledgeable.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Peggy.
Fred Peggy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I did all right, huh?
You did great.